applying the lighting effect to a clip. So here you can see in this little clip here, as I scrub across this, it's pretty dark. And I like to add some lighting effect. So the first thing I want to do is I want to come down here and go to my effects. So I'm going to come down to effects. And since you might not know where it's at, I'm going to just type in the word lighting. All right. And there it is under video effects, adjust lighting effect. I'm going to just drag this onto the clip I'm interested in. I let go. Now I want to come up here and adjust the effects. So in the effects, I make sure I'm on the right clip, which I am. If I come down, you see my lighting effects. I'm going to expand my light 1. And you can see my light 1 is a spotlight. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to go to directional, make it more like sunlight. So a directional is sunlight. And it's like I'm applying sunlight to the scene now. I want to come in here and change the light color. So maybe I want to make it a warm color, something like this, right? For some golden color in the early morning or late afternoon before the sun sets. Or if it was higher noontime type thing, I might go with some blues. But I'm going to go with a golden color, like the golden hour of just after sunrise in this particular case. And so I'll pick a nice color gold and I'll say, okay. You see how it picked up the goldness here. Now, in here I can set where the center is. I can click on it and you can see, oh, there's where the shooting the light at. I'm going to just move that over here and say, all right, let's kind of park it right down in there. All right. And I can change the radius if I want to. I'll leave that. And I can change the angle if I need to. And I can have it coming in at a lower angle, a higher angle. But I want to change the intensity. So let's kick this up a little bit. And you can see how that brightened up the whole scene. So maybe that's just a little washing the whites out. So I'll come down a little bit and say, ah, that's good. Now that brightened up the whole clip, but I'm not done yet. Let's go and add a second light in. With the second light, I'm going to come in and put a spotlight in. And with the spotlight, I can come in and I can actually change the color like I did before if I want. But let's take a look at the center here. When I pick on the center, you can see here is the, that's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's the center. I'm going to come over here and put that right on the green. And now my major and minor axes, you see how I got to grab here? I can grab it and pull it in. If you're looking, you'll see how that my minor is changing here. And kind of want to put the spotlight more towards the green. So I'm going to come down here at the minor about, 7.8 or so. The major is hard to grab. I'm just going to come over here and say, it's about 15. You can see how that's changing. Now I can come in here and grab it by the handles a little bit. And let's get that down here a little bit. There we go. Etc. Right? And maybe I'll move this just a little down more, a little bit there. And try to highlight this green a little more. All right. So we just added 2 new lights to this scene. So as I scrub over it, you can see how I've brightened that up, right? I've brightened it up generally with the distant light representing the sun. Then I kind of put a spotlight in on it, all right? Maybe it's a little strong of a spotlight. So I'll actually come down here and go to my light 2, my intensity. I might just drop that down to say 20. There we go. Now let's take a look at what this looks like without my lighting effects. So if I come up here and toggle it off, you can see how dark it is, right? You can see how the darkness of that clip. I turn it back on, right? I come on and turn on my lighting effects, and you can see then how this lighting effect really brightens it up. So we can really adjust things however we want after the fact. So it's better to have a little darker video than with the whites washed out being too bright. But I'm trying to highlight this green so I can then kind of put a little extra little light on there. And I could do multiple lights now too. I could do 3, 4 lights. I could lighten up this back corner with another light, for example. And this will all blend together good. So we are applying the lighting effect to a clip.